Hello there, and welcome again to Glass with a Class. I'm June Anderson, and I'm so glad you could take time to join me as we talk about and look at another lovely piece of glass. Today we're looking at a banana boat. That's right, and not the kind that brings fruit from South America. This little lovely is made by shaping the glass in the production process while it's hot. It starts out flat, and they bend the sides up like so and let it cool. Many people like me actually use it to hold bananas, but it's used however folks want to use it, for instance, as a napkin holder. This is the amber color, and the pattern is moon and star. There's all amount of bickering over the pattern name on the online glass pages of social media, because some people mistakenly and quite innocently refer to the pattern as moon and stars. It's just moon and star, and they'll tell you that right quick. It was originally made in the 1800s, but several glass companies picked it up years later and started making it again. Companies like the L.E. Smith Glass Company, which probably made this one, but I'm not sure. I also can't be sure of exactly what years the banana boats were manufactured. It could have been during the Depression era, or it could have been later. I like to think it was made during the Depression, but who knows? Well, let's leave the uncertain history of my banana boat and move into our class portion of Glass with a Class. Today we're going to talk about something sort of fun that's called portmanteau words. I don't see this word written much, and I don't hear it much, except on my favorite TV show, which is Jeopardy! They'll sometimes have a category called portmanteau words. A portmanteau word is a word that's made up of portions of two or more words, like breakfast and lunch to make brunch, or smoke and fog to make smog. The list could go on and on. Motor and hotel make motel. Sitcom comes from situation comedy. And who doesn't remember when KFC came out with the spork, a combination of a spoon and a fork? A few of the more popular portmanteau words now are biopic, which comes from biography, and picture, a biographical film about a real person's life, and cosplay, combining costume and role play, a hobby where people dress in costume and act as fictional characters off stage. Rom-com comes from romantic comedy. Newscast comes from news broadcast. Infomercial comes from information and commercial. And believe it or not, portmanteau is actually a portmanteau word. It comes from the French words porter, meaning to carry, and manteau, meaning coat. The primary or more literal definition of portmanteau is a large trunk or suitcase. This is sort of a fun English class this time, isn't it? Now you'll be sitting around trying to think of portmanteau words all the time. Of course, I didn't find portmanteau words or banana boats in the Bible, but boats are mentioned several times, so we'll go there. Jesus had just begun to call his disciples, first calling Peter and his brother Andrew. He walked a little farther and came up to James and John. We pick up here in Matthew chapter 4, verses 21 and 22. Going on from there, he saw two other brothers, James the son of Zebedee and John his brother, in the boat with Zebedee their father, mending their nets, and he called them. Immediately they left the boat and their father and followed him. I'm so glad you joined me today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Glass with a Class. Come back next time and see what beautiful glass we'll talk about. God bless you and yours. Bye-bye.